Hello everyone, Cap here, and welcome back to some more Mechabellum. We are currently in the Weekend Tournament European, number 23, and in Advanced Group 1. And it seems to be the finale already. The final match is up. It will be between Lol and whoever this is. Unfortunately, there was another person with 5-0, but they abandoned. So we will have the final right now. And yeah. And let's see how this is going. Alright, Lul is blue and giant specialist with stormcallers and arclights. Red is supply specialist with sledgehammers and crawlers. Blue adding some fangs in front, just some chaff to protect the stormcallers. And red actually added one more pack of sledgehammers. So seems to be going more heavily into sledgehammers at the moment. Sledgehammers definitely can overwhelm stormcallers. Maybe this is the plan here, but well, it's still really early. It will depend a lot on what's going to happen next round. Oh no, it seems it's very close here. But sledgehammers barely winning. Actually, still not sure. 2 sledgehammers left and that one stormcaller. Let's see how the tower debuff. They are so slow. Tower debuff might run out. Oh, actually, there's one crawler. I think that crawler will win. If it's not for the sledgehammers, the crawler will win. But yeah, the sledgehammers still stayed alive. Senior manufacturing specialist for blue here. Also as giant specialist, so can get a ton of value over time. And extended sledgehammer range for red. And also a level 2 pack of sledgehammers already, and 2 more sledgehammers were added on the outsides as well. So, well, good pick by blue here to go for Fortress right away, I think. Fortress extremely good against sledgehammers. Though, that being said, I've seen sledgehammers, especially with the extended range, and mech rage and maybe even more extended range from the tech, they can deal out quite a lot of damage if they get levels and from a safe distance, because they will outrange the fortress quite heavily, and then the fortress is actually not that good. If the fortress dies before it actually gets to the sledgehammers. But yeah, let's see how this goes. So far, sledgehammers running supreme, reigning supreme, I think is what you actually say. And more levels on the sledgehammers, by the way. Underground threat for blue and assault melting point for red. Okay, red is already getting ready for, yeah, getting ready to counter the fortress with melting points. And assault melting point, 70% more HP and more movement speed, but lower range. So with the additional health, it will probably be able to tank the fortress for quite some time here. Some Fangs here in front though, and they did buy the fortress a lot of time, but still, as you can see, because of the additional health on the melting point, it still didn't die. So, not looking too good at the moment for blue here, I feel like. But it's still close, and it's still anyone's match, obviously. But yeah, likely more melting points getting added, more fortresses getting added. And it will eventually come down to chaff and chaff control, I think. That's usually how these types of fortress versus melting point matches end up. Enhancement module for blue, going for the economy, and top supply specialist also economy. So I'm actually not sure who's going to make more money over time. I think it might actually be blue here. If you can upgrade a fortress for free every turn and then sell and all that, do that economy shenanigans with the enhancement module, you can get 200 credits per turn, which is more than 150 per turn. Plus enhancement module is cheaper to buy. But yeah, so far more fortresses and more melting points as well. No tax on these sledgehammers yet. Rather spending the money on more melting points, I guess. Maybe also some more chaff was added. I did not see. I feel like I only noticed one more melting point. Not sure what else was added by red here. This tower falling so slowly. Arc lights are so bad at taking down towers. With the tower debuff, is it enough? Oh, barely. Fortress was able to take down that melting point, but too many sledgehammers left. Speed specialist for red. And iron blast for blue. And more melting points, of course. Oh yeah, I think last turn also some fangs were added here in front of the melting points by red. Yeah, blue is going for the economy shenanigans. Upgrading fortress for free and then selling the fortress. So getting 200 credits for free every turn. He can do that. Probably going on this fortress now, the enhancement module, free upgrades, yep. And, well, this is looking like such a current meta standard thing right now. Melting points with the crawler production and fortresses with the Fang production. You see this all the time. Fortress versus melting point and fortress with this tag, melting point with this tag. Yeah, it's very common right now. Let's see how this actually plays out in the end. So far, one good thing for blue is red does not have stormcallers. Usually people play stormcallers with fire as well, together with the melting points. So chaff is getting cleared quickly and nicely, especially the Fang production. So the Fangs spawn, but they spawn in fire basically and then just die. So they do not distract the melting points. But it doesn't seem to be necessary. Range sledgehammers, good enough to take down the chaff quickly, I guess. Getting completely rolled here. This might be a short match. Let's see if Lul can bring this back next turn. Also, there's a flank fortress here, by the way, but it's taking so long to get in. It was distracted by chaff here, by crawlers, I think, for quite some time. Now getting the tower, but yeah, what does that do? It does nothing. And it just dies for free, basically, and that is a ton of damage. Smoke bomb can be very good if it actually hits some... Not sure why on the right here and not here. If it hits some of the melting points, so they don't have the range advantage. Also smoke coming down here. Could get shielded though, if blue goes for the barrier on the fortresses. Going for punches instead and the portable shield on the Fangs. So a lot more chaff now and also some good damage here against both the sledgehammers as well as the melting points. Still not sure if the chaff is properly addressed here, though, by blue. By both players, kind of. I feel like chaff clear could be better on both sides. Some Mustangs getting added with range for red here. They will definitely help with the Fangs. And red also taking a lone. I feel like red is trying to close it out here as soon as possible. Barriers down, so the smoke will not properly land here. And also the barriers might tank some punches. Let's see how this turns out. And left side, this smoke is coming down. It's going to hurt these fortresses quite badly. And fortress is just punching crawlers here. Yeah, punch on the crawlers once more. One punch coming down, but actually is only hitting the barrier. Right side is coming through though. So it is 3 fortresses versus 3 melting points at the moment. And towers are probably going to get exchanged here. And these Stormcallers can actually take down 1 melting point maybe, which would be quite important. That's very close though. Tower is going to fall. Not... Oh, actually it is dying. So many crawlers, but also so many Fangs here. It's super close. Punches coming in and actually dealing good damage here to the melting points. Fangs providing a lot of chaff support, but not quite enough. Oh, a lot damage mitigated though, and it was not the last round here. It's getting quite close. So this could be a comeback for blue. Maybe. Underground threat coming down on top of the middle melting point here. Trying to distract with the crawlers as much as possible. And blue is adding some Stormcallers. I guess just in general the damage really helps. And it's also helping with chaff clear to a degree. You're also getting fire? Yep. I was just hovering over this when he pressed this. Also getting fire, so crawlers from behind as well as the Mustangs to a degree, and the spawning crawlers also will... A lot of them will die to the fire. It's not as good because crawlers are pretty quick and they might run through the fire. It depends all on how the fire is actually landing and everything, but definitely helps with chaff control. And if there are not a ton of crawlers in the way anymore, the fortresses can actually punch these melting points and get them. Also mobile beacon here from the left to the right, so these fortresses are not in the smoke. At least that's the plan. And fire definitely doing quite a lot here. Taking down a lot of the Mustangs, a lot of the crawlers. And punches taking down melting points, finally. The way it should be. Also Stormcallers in general, the damage here also really matters. To take down these chunky melting points. This is very close, but it's looking better for blue this turn, I feel like. So blue is possibly winning this actually. Tower on the right just fell, and with the tower debuff, this one melting point is going to go down as well. Yep. Alright. Blue might be stabilizing, let's see. Also the smoke is now gone, so that's good for blue. Both players picking up the barrier item. And going for the mobile beacon here once again. I guess just to not run into this melting point and die too quickly. More fortresses getting added. And melting points are getting the EMP tag. So they will disable tag. When they hit the fortresses will not punch anymore. And also not produce any fangs anymore. So disabling tag on these is very huge. As long as they land, of course. Also range on the Fangs now, so Fangs help with chaff clear as well. I'm not sure if range is the better call here. I feel like mechanical rage might be better in this scenario on the Fangs, so they walk in front more quickly and tank the melting points more likely. Possibly also if they run around and are kind of everywhere, they could distract the EMP barrages here as well maybe. But yeah, I don't know. More ranged Mustangs here for red. They're all over the place now. And oh god, flank crawlers just came in and took the tower here. That's that's not good. Yeah, flank crawlers taking the tower was kind of the game changer here last turn. I did not even see these. There were flank crawlers here apparently, which took the tower for free because this was not protected. And yeah, in round 8 against so many giants, this is a death sentence. If you get a... Yeah, oh my god, this is so bad. No. If you get if you get flanked in round 8 against so many giants and everything, it just decides the round like it did here. And this is a very sad end to a potentially really good game. And also a tournament final, by the way. So this is, yeah, it's bad, man. Alright, GG's anyways. So classic Fang Fortress stuff against melting point stuff with Mustangs. Kind of, yeah, meta all over the place. Alright. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.